Welcome back. Welcome back. What a day the Lord has made. Let's rejoice and be glad in it. So it's been a long day. I just thought I'd try to get a little bit of video with Miss Bonnie here. And again, those of you that are watching, if you find this tips useful, or there's other things you would like to know about or my opinion about, please comment below. I sure do appreciate everybody liking and subscribing. I kind of had quit riding for the public for a while, and it would only take a few horses. She's one that I would take. He's a close friend of mine, so always like tuning her up. But it seems like the more you do, the more you get, and life gets in the way. So again, for these free videos, they're really not free. You can pay or you can not pay, but all I ask is to pay, is to leave a comment or click that like and subscribe button. When I'm turning my horse around, I want her on this outside hind just a little more there. She's kind of stepping out of it. When she gets a little more anchored, I'll release. And you're always trying to feel those feet. My friend used to say, you're trying to feel every tail hair and every whisker from the tip of their nose to the very end of the tail. Every joint, every ligament. And it's really useful to you can get to calling those feet out as they leave the ground, or know where they're at, know where the weight's at as you're riding around. Wanted to talk a little bit too. You can see how her nose kind of naturally goes out a little far, and it's about kind of like anything, building muscle. So I'll do some rolling her in here and getting her soft. It should be light though. This reins are light there to hold her soft. I'm not like in a tug of war. There's times when they brace, and you might have to be a little firmer here. I can feel her mouth, but I'm going to wait and go back until she's weightless there. But if I release and she just quits as I release, I want her to back weightless. So I got to go back until she's weightless. I should be able to back as far as I can ride forward. I've been stuck on a cliff before and had to back quite a ways. Not with my dad. My dad would push on, no matter if you had to jump off the cliff. Those of you that were with me on a few of those rides know what I mean. Joke used to be, how much cactus did you get in you? Let's see if we can fix this. Yeah, we'll leave it. Alright, we'll just kind of see how she is. We were working on some flying changes. We might get to it. Maybe we just get to loping her. It's a pretty soft transition there. Lena. I want to lope her over the log. I don't want to change leads. She's kind of thinking of changing leads. I don't think I've used a log on her to change leads, but sometimes it can help give them a little more elevation. But she gets a little worried about and jumpy about things out on the trail recently. Things things down by her feet. She got a little brace, stretched her nose out, but at least she cantered over it. I did gas her up a little bit over the top. Yeah, and she was thinking of maybe changing there, so somebody may have changed leads over a long before. I'll press her off my left leg a little. There, she kind of just took over, so I'm going to stop her and see how she's fighting there. I want her back. I don't want her fighting through it there. And we'll try that again. Better. Progress, not perfection. I'd love to see you guys write that in the comments. Progress, not perfection. My friend used to say, I'll never be perfect, but I'll settle for nothing less. Same thing, it's just a progress. All these are just opportunities. There, we got it. Good. She stayed nice and straight. And she's been rushing through, so I'll slow her down nice and easy. I see a lot of people that just don't practice the leads enough. And it's just like a stop or a turnaround. Turning, getting your leads, transitions up and down. It takes practice. And it takes work. And all those little blocks that they're pushing through your hands, bring them back. If they're falling to the right, go left. If they're falling to the left, go right. You're always thinking of kind of counterbalancing that and fixing each independent basic piece to get it right. It's not about the lead change. The lead changes get good when everything else gets straight. Good, she had a little break. Whoops, she kind of threw her head on that one. Get her soft, try again. Not too bad. Now I just want to travel with her for a little bit, so she doesn't think that every time I cross there that I'm going to change leads. We're just going to lope some circles through the middle there. Good girl, Lena. Tighten that circle up off my left leg there a little bit. Good. Tighten that left circle up, press her off that left leg, good. Off that left leg. Whoop, 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 whoop. Not through my hands. Try that again. She got a little choppy on that, so we'll try it again. Had to drop to the trot, but I just don't make a big deal out of it. nose in. And we'll let her walk. Like just a little more try in there. But I don't want her stressed out there about it. So the last couple times we've come through there, we've tried. She did better that last time. This time though, we're not going to. I'm going to set her up, see her brace and anticipate. We'll just keep her loping. There, she got soft. I know you can't see there, but there, she got soft. Good. She made the change, but she got really fast through there. So we'll stop her. Move her hip over there. She didn't want to move her hip over. I'm going to go straight because she was wanting to duck off there a little bit. Anticipating. I'm going to do haunches in right lead. Off that leg. See, she just wanted to race. She won't move over. Counter canter here a little bit. Left lead. Right lead. Right lead counter canter. Whoop. She wants to pick up that left lead. The counter canter. There we go. Keep working at it. Just counter canter. No, not true lead. No. Counter canter. Now true lead. Good. And we'll let her slow. Not great, but got to change. But I wanted to use that counter canter because then I got a little more distance and it can shut some of that anticipation down. Where she's feeling it kind of get patterned a little bit and tries to take over. And when she gets that, she's a big strong mare, so she can get pretty pushy. So we just want to come off of that. Check her out, loping departs here, walk canter departs. Simple change through the walk. Good. Walk. Get soft. Simple change through the walk. Whoops, she dropped that counter canter. I'm going to do like an octagon, square the corner off. There we go. No. Square that off. Haunches right. No. I want to push her shoulder over there. I want her haunches to come right, like that. Now I want her to stay in that right lead. If she breaks, we'll just slow her down, re-prepare. It's as important to work on them counter-cantering so that they're listening to you. No. As it is the lead change. Sometimes it can be harder. That's it, girl. No. It's just getting ready to slow her down. There you go. Now we'll slow her down. That was a little more honest. Good. Get her soft. And we'll finish with those counter-canters, not with the lead changes, so that she quits listening to me. Not quits listening. She quits while she's listening to me. Don't have them quit while they're quit listening to you. Anyways, hope you guys enjoy the video. No for her, but she will when it gets easier. So anyways, it's just we had a few rides out on the trail and we could use a few more, but she goes home soon, so we'll get where we can get her in the time that we have her. Until then, life keeps turning around. So, keep those feet moving. Learn to operate your feet and her feet. One mind, one body. Her feet are my feet. And have her quit. Have them always thinking about getting soft. It's so important to me. Scripture says out of the heart the mouth speaks. Well, with the horse, that softness speaks volumes. When their heart is truly soft. When they're tense, when they're bothered, when they're frustrated, when they think, I got it. Oh, dang, I missed it. We all have those same traits. That's why horsemanship reflects lifemanship, and we need to learn to work through them, step by step by step, methodically. Take our time, firm up when we have to, but always finish soft. Thanks for watching. Enjoy the journey. Happy trails. If you're still here, thanks again.